Paula, Tisch, your favorite Huntsville realtor. If you're watching this, you are thinking about relocating to Huntsville. And I have a few things that I'd like to share with you about that adventure. I know relocating can be a really stressful time. Personally, I have relocated several times. From Minneapolis to Wisconsin, Wisconsin to Oklahoma, Oklahoma back to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Wisconsin, Wisconsin to St. Louis, and St. Louis to Huntsville. Every single time we moved with some kind of a relocation package from Big John's company, and there were all kinds of things to think about. And I am just here to tell you that I would love to help you walk through this process, and here's a few tips. To start with, there's the stress of new people. You're leaving your friends and family and whoever behind, and that can be scary, but you know what? It can also be an opportunity to reinvent yourself. You can be whoever you want to be in the new place. And I'll tell you what, it's not hard to meet people places. What is hard to do is to connect with people in places. And you need to allow yourself a bit of time to get to know the people around you, whether that's in your neighborhood, in a Facebook group, in a meetup. If you have a great realtor like me, I will help you introduce you to some people that you might be interested in. When you get to your new place, you're going to want to explore all the new things that this opportunity has to offer you. And that can be restaurants and breweries, and maybe it has a downtown scene. In Huntsville, for example, head downtown. Head down to the park, meet some people that have their dogs out, feed the ducks, go to the square and have a beer or dinner or whatever it is that you like to do. Hang out in places where there's going to be people, and you will get the feel of your new space. Now, aside from the social aspects, there's going to be the practical things, such as finding your new place to live. And if you followed me at all, maybe you're new here and you don't know, but my whole goal is to help you through whatever transition your life is leading you to, whatever that might be, to help you find the new space that makes you feel at home. And so I will help you navigate through the different neighborhoods and the different parts and areas of Huntsville, because maybe you are the kind of person that wants to live on a hobby farm, or wants acreage, or wants to hunt, or wants trees and cabins and water. And if that's you, then we're going to start looking in Tony, Athens, maybe Newmarket and Gunnersville and those areas. But what if you're the person that you like city life? You want walkability. You want to walk to the coffee shop, walk to the grocery store. Then maybe we're going to look more in the city. We're going to look at Five Points, Old Town. We're going to look in those kinds of areas. Or maybe you're something in between. You're a suburban person. You like all the things a suburb has to offer. The newer homes, spacious yards, the sit on your driveway with your fire pit kind of crowd. Then we're going to take a look in maybe Owens Crossroads, or maybe Madison, or those kinds of areas. There's areas all around. And the thing is that as a realtor here in Huntsville, it's my job to know those places and help you find what feels good to you. The other piece is I need to be able to understand how to work with your relocation company, how to work within the guidelines that they have set for you. And that is something that I have tons of experience with. So if you are working with a relocation company and you have some questions and you're trying to figure out how to move here and how to relocate to Huntsville, then let's talk about that, because we can work through the guidelines and the situations and the things that are specific to your situation. Now, what if your situation is Huntsville's one of your options? Like, you have a couple of different job opportunities, but Huntsville's one of your options, and you're thinking, okay, well, how do I assess whether Huntsville is the right fit for me? Well, let me just tell you a few things about Huntsville. Huntsville is nestled in the heart of Alabama, okay? We're about an hour from the Tennessee-Alabama border, 2 hours from Nashville, 3 hours from Memphis, 3 hours from Atlanta, 2 hours from Birmingham. Right there in the middle. We are near the mountains, which are really kind of foothills of the Appalachians. And we also have the Tennessee River that runs through here, all kinds of parks, all kinds of hiking, all kinds of things for you. Let me be your guide and help you walk through why Huntsville might be just the right thing for you. The people here in Huntsville are amazing. With the Southern hospitality and the diverse culture that's available here, because people move from all over the world to come live in Huntsville, work on the arsenal, work in the tech world, work in the military world, work in all kinds of things here in Huntsville, Alabama. You can meet people here that are speaking other languages and have come from other countries. It is really a hub of people. Big John and I have especially loved experiencing all the different foods. When we first moved here to Huntsville, we decided that one of the best ways for us to explore all the different areas was to visit all the different breweries in and around town, all the way to Coleman, to Birmingham, up to Nashville, all around. We visited all the breweries. And it really gave us a feel for what the different communities were like, what different food options were available in different places we went. And we were pleasantly surprised. I mean, of course, we have our favorites. See my other videos for those. But there are loads of food options here in Huntsville. From barbecue to Mexican, Chinese, American to steakhouse. And I mean, it goes on, the amount of food options that we have here. And honestly, what I really love about it is a lot of the food options we have here are not chains. Don't get me wrong, we have all the chains, but we also have all the not chains. One of the coolest things about Huntsville, Alabama is all the events that we have going on all the time. From the Von Braun Center brings in all kinds of national events, plus the Broadway Theater League, which has 6 or 7 Broadway musical theater productions that come in throughout the year. Fabulous. Free concerts in the park at Big Spring Park all summer long. Concerts on the dock at Low Mill during the spring and the fall. The Space and Rocket Center is available with the giant rocket. I mean, we are the Rocket City after all, in case you didn't know that. I didn't know that before I came here, but we are the Rocket City. There are all kinds of musical events, live music at bars and restaurants. This fall, the Huntsville music scene is promoting a brand new big time music festival in John Hunt Park. And it's just a really fun place to live with all the options. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of actually relocating to Huntsville. There are 5 steps that you're gonna wanna go through, and I'm here to help you through them. Number 1, we are gonna assess your needs. You and I, we are gonna discuss what it is you're actually looking for in a home, in a job, in a community, in all those areas. We want to find the right location for you where you can really set down some roots here in Huntsville. Number 2, we're going to connect with your relocation company. We're going to find out all the details of your move and figure out what's best for you. And I'm going to help walk you through all the steps required to get you here to Huntsville. Number 3, let's explore the neighborhoods and the communities. We are going to figure out where it is that you fit. As practical as relocating is, finding your space here in Huntsville, that is an emotional thing, and I'm going to help you through it. Step number 4, planning your move. This involves meticulous timing. It may involve me chatting with your agent wherever you're coming from so that we can get the timing down on your buying and selling. This might be me helping you find the best moving company here in Huntsville. I will help you every step of the way, and you are going to want to really make sure that you meticulously plan your move. Number 5, embrace the local experience. Embrace Huntsville. Embrace the things that you have here. Embrace the newness of the adventure. Because after all, this is where the adventure begins, right here in Huntsville, Alabama. So, check out my other videos if you like some home tours of some builders, or if you just want to view some neighborhoods, whatever you need, and reach out to me if I can help in any way.